Hi guys, sorry I'm out again today. I have another kid sick. This one's Isabel, the 6-year-old. So let's get into our agenda today. We're going to start like we usually do, a new week of vocab. So please take a few minutes to study vocab 7. And then I'm going to have you read 2 articles today, but you're going to do just read 1 for both articles. So WIMS is writing in the margins. That's react, summarize, clarify, question, etc. The 2 articles that I'm going to have you write in the margins for each paragraph, just like we have been doing, are startling finds on the teenage brain, and then choose one of the victims' articles in the packet. Either remember the victims or victims' rights. It's your choice. So again, you're just doing read 1 of both of those articles. The article that we did in class, we'll take a look at, the article we did on Friday in class, No Sentence a Child Deserves, we'll take a look at on Tuesday, so please just leave that where it is in your packet. And then at 3:40, our lovely substitute will stop you, and you're going to work in groups to create reasoning charts so we can start looking at the reasoning either side of the argument might use to prove their case. Real briefly, let's take a look at homework. If at 3:40 you are not done with these 2 articles in class, please finish them for homework. But again, you only need to do the read 1 where you're writing in the margins. You don't need to identify argument, purpose, ethos, pathos, logos, any of that yet. Okay, so please pause the video so that students can study vocab for a few minutes, maybe 5, and then please unpause the video at roughly 2:40 so I can give instructions for the reading charts. Or sorry, reasoning charts. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed those 2 articles. I particularly love the brain article, although there are some gaps in the reasoning. We'll talk about that. Let's move on to outlining some of the reasoning happening on either side. So when I'm done talking, you guys can find the supplies and get in groups. So in groups of 3 to 4, I'm going to ask you to create a chart that outlines reasoning or possible reasoning for both sides of the argument, regardless of where you fall. You do have to look at both sides. So our requirements for the chart are at least 2 distinct reasons per side, so that'd be a total of 4 reasons, and at least 4 different sources. You could do 1 source per reason, but you might have multiple sources that support one set of reasoning. So let's take a look at an example. So on the con side, that you should not sentence juveniles as adults, one set of reasoning we just looked at from the articles might be that teen brains are underdeveloped in areas of impulse control and reasoning, and so cannot be held as responsible as adults for even heinous crimes. So if you notice, what makes this reasoning better than just what's in the article? What's in the article is that teen brains are underdeveloped. What I've added is that they can't be held as responsible as adults even for heinous crimes. So be sure that you're adding reasoning and not just repeating what you find in articles. And then for the source, all you have to do is cite the title. Again, if you have multiple sources citing the same set of reasoning, that's fine. Just list them here on the source side. Also, if you have multiple sources citing the same set of reasoning, it's probably because it's a pretty strong reason. And we're going to talk tomorrow about what makes one reason better than the other. Okay, so supplies for this, once you have a group of 3 to 4, are chart paper, which are in the cabinet behind the teacher desk. Our lovely sub can help you with that. Please work at your tables. And then when class is over, please fold your charts up, turn them into our class tray, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day, guys.